I'm here. Hi. I'm here today with Lolly. Hey. Okay. So sometimes you might see us looking like this, and sometimes you might see us looking like this. Just because the audio kept going in and out, so we decided to re-record some parts of it. Yeah. Let's get started. Okay guys, so today I'm here with Lolly. Hey! And yeah, so how long was it that we didn't speak for, like in total? How long?
I think it was since 2015.
15, 16, 17, 18.
So like 3 years.
3 years. Yeah.
Or do you think it was before? No, it was 2015. Because it was before I moved.
Yeah. So it's been like 3 years, but I'm not gonna front, guys. We have met up, like we've been meeting up and stuff. So it's this is not like the first time sitting down and seeing each other.
Yeah.
As you can tell, it's pretty comfortable now because it's like not the first time, but there's still stuff we wanna like go into.
Address.
Yeah. But I think to start it off on like a lighter note, we can speak about like how we met. We have some questions, and the first thing I had was how we met. Do you remember how we met?
Okay. No. I remember. I actually fully remember the exact moment. Like it was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We met. It was in our college. We met in our college.
I had already been friends with a couple of other girls.
Yeah, and I was friends with other girls.
Yeah. And then they were like, "Oh, Lolly, this is Mimi, this is Lolly," and I was like, "Oh, hey," and it was like, yeah.
How did our friendship develop? I would say.
I would say it was the first time we went on holiday, like, and then I think it was from that holiday, like, the friendship really and the bond really
took off.
It was lit. Like, we even went the second time.
Oh yeah, we went.
We went 2 times.
3? No, I think we went 3.
No, it was 2 times.
It was 2 times. It was so much fun. Oh my god, I have pictures of us. Like in Cyprus, of me and you. Like,
no. I think I have some still because I have it on my laptop.
So how old were we? Like
17 or something.
We were like young baby girls, just like living our lives.
Yeah.
And then we got on holiday. We took this picture. Took a picture in like.
Oh my gosh.
Because we literally planned our outfits. But that's because I think we were all neat.
Yeah.
Like we were all so neat. Like, we took a picture together, and then like all of us.
Yeah.
And the picture kind of went everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we posted it on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. And then
bare people started to like
retweet it, like,
and at that time, like now I feel like it's so normal to get like over like 200 likes.
Guys, we're talking about when we were 17, 16.
Yeah.
Like one of our pictures got 10,000 retweets.
Yeah. That was mad.
Now that would be nothing. That's like normal. That's hashtag normal. But back then it was like such a big thing. So
we were gassed.
Yeah, we were like, because of that, and also because we did like it, we continued to do it. So we would be like, okay, we're going here, we're gonna wear this outfit. Next holiday, we went to.
It was fun.
We lived our life. To Atlanta, to go to New York.
We were traveling in LA. Like, we were going everywhere
at this young age. Like, so from 17 to 19, we just kept on doing it. Like every holiday, like we'd go on holidays. We'd go to Morocco. Went to Morocco. Although we were enjoying it and liking it, it also got to a point where it started to become a lot.
Yeah. It was like, I would say the basis of the friendship started to become pictures,
goals,
outfits, friendship goals, holiday destinations.
We fell into that.
Yeah.
Come on, we have to be real. Like we really did that,
and then I feel like that's when like all
things started happening.
Like little things started to build up.
Yeah. I remember like one time we went somewhere and we were all like, oh, we're gonna wear all black, an all black outfit.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was always kind of the one who like I would be the one who white, like I would do it wrong. I would always be the one who
was adamant
like I was always the one who like, so I ran yellow heels to like the all outfit, I remember like having an argument, like hardcore, with one of the other girls. Like, why are you not wearing yellow heels? Why are you wearing yellow heels? It's an all black thing, and I was like,
it's like little things like that started building up.
Again, it's not on anyone. It was all of us.
It's all of us. We fell into it. I think it was even whilst we were on holiday. Like, let's say you liked the picture, but I didn't like that picture, and like when you uploaded the picture, and I'm like, oh no, I didn't like the way I looked in that picture.
That happened all
do you know what I mean? Like,
no, that one happened. That really annoyed me because I would say I don't like this picture, and then I'll see you on Twitter with
that's what I'm saying.
Retweets like.
it's like, I don't like it, so why did you put it out there? But it's been like, no, but this is my best picture and I don't like the others, so I will still post it.
But then you see how that becomes dangerous, guys.
It's like tension.
And then sometimes you feel like, because I'm not gonna lie, I used to feel like, she did it on purpose. Because every time I would tell, like, I don't like this picture, I would see it on Twitter. Like, so, but anyway, so it did start to become like really dangerous, I would say. It did.
It was toxic. But it was so nice, so lovely, like the best type of friendship you could ever want.
Yeah.
And then I'm not gonna lie, just these little things that builded up, like the tension was mad. The tension, when you actually think about the type of arguments we had, like not just us two, but as a collective, like the group, is mad.
It was mad. People like
flyers.
Yes, flyers. People put us on flyers like, oh, come to this party with your clique, and guys, this person was phone cases or what was it? Remember that picture, the Miami picture?
Oh yeah.
Miami, and then someone was selling it. Do you remember? He was selling it. And
I think
they were selling like our pictures on like someone in America. Like that's how like the impact was kind of crazy.
Remember that time we went to Barfest? And this is the time we were at uni at this time. Before we came to Barfest, the day before we were in America. We flied out, we were in Miami.
We flew out.
So we flew down. English. Okay, I actually studied English. So we came back from America.
Miami that day. Yeah.
Got to our hotel, changed, put on our Barfest tees, cropped it, cut it here and there. Because you know that's what everyone used to do back then.
Yeah.
As soon as we stepped out onto the actual main street of Barfest, people were like, oh my gosh, you're the girl. Like I was like, wait, what? Like the impact was kind of mad. Like 5 minutes before we had to go up and do whatever we were doing. Like,
in our matching disputes.
In our matching outfits, we were having disputes.
Yeah, it was so detrimental.
Don't believe what you see on social media.
I even said, at one of our events, I was saying we should talk about that. We should talk about that. We argue like crazy.
All the time.
Someone was like, no, it's too negative. Like we shouldn't talk about it. And I was like, huh? Because it was annoying. Like it was. It was.
You have to talk about the arguments you have because if you don't have arguments in friendship, then is it real?
Yeah.
Is it actually real? That's the thing.
So we're trying to build you guys up. So you can imagine, this is a group of girls, beautiful, buff things. We're all.
You can say it. Hype yourself up, man. If you're not your own hype man, who will be your own hype man? Come on, we were buffing.
No, okay, wait. So we were like a group of girls doing all of this, like when there was undercover tension, building, and no one was talking about it. Cool. Next question. So, how and why did we fall out?
A bit of a sticky one. Still. Okay. Do you want to start?
Do you start?
Okay. That was difficult.
Okay. So, look how the mood just went down.
I know, now the mood has gone down.
Other stuff were happening, like underlying stuff that were happening that no one was talking amongst the friendship. There was just too much tension building up. Then one day, I remember the big argument that actually happened. It was about YouTube. So we were gonna start a YouTube channel together, and then one of the girls, she wanted to like call it a certain thing.
Oh, like a certain name.
Let's say our name was Chocolate.
Yeah.
People knew us as the Chocolate Girls. So she was like, I try not to just naturally be called the Chocolate Girls. I was like, I don't want it to be called that. I feel like we should have different brands.
I never liked the name ever. So even though people did like refer to us as that, I actually always hated it. So that's why I didn't want
So then that happened, and then I called Lolly, and I think we were talking, and I was like, oh, I really don't like this name. And she would say, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't really like the name as well. This and that. And so one of the girls called us and was like, okay, let's make a 4-way conversation and discuss this name.
Our name,
our name. So then I was like, okay, again, me being the rebel or the one who was always like I was kind of the one who was always kind of arguing with one of the girls. So I was like, I don't really like the name, this and that, I just don't like it. The girl was like, does anyone else object? Object, is that the right word? Yeah. And like, no one said nothing. And I was like, wait. And then the girl was like, see, it's always you, Mimi. You always have to be the other person that doesn't like Why is it always you?
But okay, Let me say something now.
Okay.
Before she made the group conversation, she called me first privately and discussed the name with me, and I did tell her, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure about this name, and I did come up with
something.
Oh, it's because I keep
Brushing it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. I already told her I didn't like that name.
Okay.
But so I gave another suggestion, which was like something 3,
but I
5,
didn't like it.
This. Yeah. She agreed to that name as well. She was like, yeah. That name is nice. She did the group convo now, and then we said the new name, but you weren't on it. You weren't even on that name as well. So as well as the original name,
I wasn't on the new name as well.
On the new name. Yeah. And so that's when she was like, it's always you. It's always you. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Mimi, why?
So I said, this is so. We're talking about names. I was just going back and forth on the phone, all arguing, and then I said something like, oh, but Lolly, why don't you say you don't like it? That's what I said. And then you were kind of like to me, oh, but it wasn't only me that said I didn't like it though. It was the other girl as well. So why are you only calling me out? Call both of us out. And I was like, yeah, but I'm talking about you right now. You did tell me you liked it, so you should learn. And you were like, no, but if you're not gonna get angry with her, then don't get angry with me.
It was like this back and forth, arguing,
and then
to the point where it was like it got really heated. And I must have been like, you're such a fake bitch.
Nah, you were like, if I'm not getting angry at her, but you're getting angry at me, you're fake. And when you said that, I swear, it's like a switch went off in my head. And I'm already heated because I was already arguing with this other girl. And I started going. I was like, you calling me a fake bitch?
And the thing is, I feel like we've actually never argued like that before.
Never.
Even though we've had arguments and there's been like tension.
Oh, it's never been like, I've never argued with anyone like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never argued with anyone like that. Heavy.
It got heated,
I was crying, you were crying. But you know what, I couldn't even hear you because I was shouting so much. And
it was like we were both on the phone shouting, and it was like, it was a group pause, so the other girls were in the pause. I was like, you know when everyone's quiet, like what's going on? And when they shoot back and forth to each other, like,
and every time I was quiet, I could hear you. So and I think at one point I was like, I'm done with this friendship, I'm done. And then I hanged up, and then when I hanged up, I was outside of my house. I was walking on my
street.
Outside? Yes.
I was at my accommodation.
Is it? No, I left my house and I was walking on the road, and I was like, I was so angry at myself. It was heavy. So that was the big argument that threw us apart, because we were saying things that we were obviously holding from way back.
That you felt offended that I did. That I felt offended by.
You did.
So exactly. So it was just like
a lot,
so much. Because I remember physically shaking.
Yeah.
I know that sounds so fake.
No, guys, I was
physically shaking on the phone. I remember.
If you had a blow up with a friend that you actually really cared about, then you will understand. Because I did feel like things had been said. I felt like a weight. Because even when I was young, my teacher in primary school told me this. She was like, you bottle things up too much. One day I'm gonna explode. She told me that. And that was a moment in my life where I felt that happen.
And then we didn't speak for 3 years. Mad.
And the thing is,
we would have never even bumped into each other or anything to even be friends, because I had even moved. I had moved the country.
So guys, they all moved country.
Yeah. So
it's like I couldn't even see them anyways. I was never gonna just bump into her.
It was never gonna be resolved.
Yeah.
Well, in my mind, it was never gonna be resolved anyway.
Yeah. And we weren't gonna see each other anyways.
Whew, mad.
That's actually heavy.
So one of the questions I wanted to ask you was, during the friendship, what are things or traits about me didn't you like?
You sure you wanna know? I'm joking. Okay, so I would say one thing for sure, and I think this was the biggest thing for me that I didn't like, okay, for example, so if I was arguing with any one of my other friends, I always felt like I could come and tell you, oh, this is what's going on, blah, 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 this and that. Like, you were on my side, you kind of got what I was saying in front of everyone, and it's kind of like, back me up, and then you're just not saying nothing, you wouldn't say anything, and obviously it's not your issue to say something, but at the same time, I felt like if everyone said, if everyone's saying things like, oh, yeah, Mimi, it's like, I wish I had that one person to be like, oh, no, it is kind of true, and I felt like you were that person to me, but in front of everyone, you didn't really say a lot.
The thing is, I can agree with you on that, and I think the reason why I would just kind of fall back is because it was never my argument to begin with. I don't like taking sides, or because it's not like I would back the other person. it's like I just didn't want to be involved. I feel like if you lots have an issue, you lots can resolve that issue. And I feel like you felt like that more because like the other girl would always back.
It's like,
but that's not the right thing to do. She will always back the other girl. And so it made it seem like, oh, why am I not having anyone's side? But that's not even what she was doing. Wasn't even right as well. I feel like if we're all for a friendship, there's no I'm on this person's side, I'm backing that person. I think we should just leave it for the people to like sort.
Do you know what? I agree with you, because not wanting to be involved. But it did feel like, and that's why I used to always say it's like 100 people against one. You because you're seeing, because Lolly, even though like you didn't get involved, fair enough, but you're seeing the others get involved and say stuff like,
okay, so
and it's like you're not saying anything, but you're watching it, and it's like that's almost just as painful, because I would call you and tell you this is what's hurting me, this is annoying, and it's like I get you don't want to be involved, but at the same time I can't have that, because it's like it still hurt, because it's like,
no, I completely understand. I think I agree with you. I feel like maybe in some circumstances when I saw maybe everybody was against you or something along their lines, maybe I could have just been like, no, but what Mimi is saying is so and so and so.
And
I agree.
Okay, cool.
Wait, no, I agree.
I'm gonna throw the question right back at you. So
okay, let me hear this list. It's not a list.
So what's the one that's like kind of heavy, like that you felt like you didn't like about me in our friendship?
I would say it was sometimes, Mimi, I'm not gonna lie, like you would like ditch us.
I knew you were gonna say
that. You knew I was gonna say that, because that was my problem in the friendship. I feel like if we're all friends and we've all planned to go somewhere, like I don't know, like go to the cinema or whatever, we've like put it in the group chat, texted, everyone's agreed, even you've agreed, and then last minute you just be like, oh, I can't bother, I'm not coming. Or there'll just be different things we'll plan, like oh my gosh guys, next week let's go here, or next month there's this concert going on, or, and I feel like you never wanted to go, and it was just like, aren't we friends? Like, do you know what I mean? And we always felt like, oh, we're forcing this friendship with you because you don't really want to chill with us. I would say that wasn't really like that in the beginning of the friendship. I would say it kind of started happening later on. Like it started, but I guess that was my biggest issue with you since we had been friends. It was just like,
what's going on?
Why are we forcing it? Are we actually friends or we not? It's not even like it was once like, oh no, I just can't do it.
It was a lot.
It was like, do you know what I mean? It was many times. So that's why I can only speak for myself, but I felt like you didn't really want to be my friend anymore, because I was like, am I forcing it with Mimi, or like why is she never available, why is she never around? So that was my biggest issue.
Do you know what, I can't even lie, it's like, it's so bad, because like sometimes I do it now, and like my friends move mad, they're like, what is wrong with you, we made plans, this and that, and like I don't know, and the thing is, I want to put myself in you lot's position, in your shoes. Like, of course, it would kind of hurt, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, to me, I never saw it as that deep. And like, so when and the thing is, not just you guys. Everybody would be like, because I'll make plans and then be like, oh guys, I don't think I want to go no more. And everyone's like, because I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty consistent with doing that. With us a lot, because it's also intense as well. If we had an argument tomorrow, the next day we're going this and we're doing that and we're doing that. It's like I didn't want to go. Like even I said I was over it and stuff. More time I still probably really wasn't, and I didn't see how we could all come back together and be like and be fine, and even though whenever we did it was kind of fine, it always made it better. I remember one time I went to, because we still had friends that were mutual as well.
Oh yeah.
Guys, that we have like these two boys that are friends, that we're like really good friends with them. So I used to go and see them, and then one time I went to go see them, and they were like, oh, make sure when you're leaving the house you turn left, because Lolly's coming and she's coming from the right. Like they'll make it so awkward, like
and they told me like the day when I got to their house, they were like, oh, Mimi was just here, and I was like, no, she wasn't. Why are you lying? I promise. And they were like, she was. She was literally just here. And I was like, wait, what? Like, obviously I hadn't seen Mimi. Like it had maybe 1 year. Had been like 1 year at that point.
Because you came back for
I came back for a little bit.
That's why when they tell me Lolly's coming, I was like, no, she's not. She's in America. I was like, she's in America. They're like, no, she's actually coming. Look, and they were like, look at our text, and they showed me, and they're like, make sure you leave the house and turn left. Like I'll never forget that.
I thought they were lying, because you know they're like they joke a lot.
Next question is, why did you decide to talk again?
Oh, do you want to talk about his funeral?
I'm not gonna talk about the few. Like I'll talk about it a bit, but not. Unfortunately, like this is actually quite sad. But the guys that we were talking about, like the two friends that we had and we were going to see and stuff, one of them actually passed away, and I don't know.
Yeah. So it was his funeral. So it was the day of his funeral. And I was there. After the funeral, everyone went back to one of our friends, the other guy's house. We went to his house just to chill, you know, and just to reflect, I guess. And it was like, and then I heard
I didn't know you were coming.
Yeah. I heard that Mimi was coming because somebody said, oh yeah, Mimi just texted me, she's on her way now. Yeah. So then deep down, I'm gonna lie, like, I was just like, oh, like this isn't the time. Yeah. Like I don't want awkwardness between someone and like we're all kind of reflecting on someone's life. Yeah. And it just felt a bit, oh, should I go? Like even at one point I was thinking, should I just leave and just go home? Because I just didn't want that vibe. Yeah. And then like, I don't think I ever even told you this, but I actually said like a small prayer at that moment. Like I remember I was at Max's house and I just like prayed and I was just like, oh, I just God, like I just hope it isn't gonna be awkward. I hope there's no tension. Like we don't even have to speak or whatever, but I just hope it's fine. Because at the end of the day, we're all here for a specific reason.
Like it was so sad because it's like even like when he was alive and stuff. Yeah. Like he said like
oh, Mimi.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was weird because like even when he was alive and stuff, like he would say that like, oh, like I hope you guys could speak again. Even because we had our friendship with the girls, but we also had friendship with him and the other boy. We would all like do sleepover. Like when I come to the uni, I'll come down to you lot's uni, and it would be like us. Yeah, so it would be like me, her, and Cynthia, and the two boys. Knowing when he was alive, it would be like, oh, you have to leave because Lolly's coming, and it was kind of like. Yes, and then he was like, that it would be nice if you lot could talk again. Like he would actually say that. Do you get it? So it's like, it was annoying, and then like it took him dying, like literally dying for us to like. I didn't even know he was there, but when I came, it was like. It was a bit, but it was too emotional to even think about that. Like, do you get it? It was still a bit like. However, I'm not gonna lie. Our friendship group, we're jokers. Like, it wasn't a thing where we were all sitting around crying. We were all like watching movies and like. And this is one thing that remember what they used to do? The two guys, what they would always do, they'd always be like, I'm not gonna lie, like if I'm with them, they'll be like, oh, I just wish Lolly was here.
They'll be like, oh, like if I'm with them and like Mimi's not around, like they'll be like, oh, this is why Mimi's better than you. This is why we want Mimi here. And obviously they knew me and Mimi were talking. So that's what they do.
They'll be like, one time I knocked on the door and they were like, oh my God, Lolly's here. Hold on, like I was like, hey Max, are you going carnival? he said, who's this? I said, guess. And then I sent him a picture of me. He was like, Lolly? Lolliday? Oh, please be Lolly. Is this Lolly? Then I said, no, it's not Lolly. He's like, oh God, I pray this is Lolly. They would always do something right there. Oh, Cynthia, it must be Cynthia. Like, they would do something like that all the time. They were just so funny and like just stupid and childish. But yeah, so I feel like I didn't know what would be the thing to bring us together. Like I actually didn't know.
I feel like I don't know
how we would have came together. Like honestly, I don't, because it's like how would we see each other as well? Like it's just mad. It was weird. So we were always around each other, and the most awkward thing was that when we were around each other, like she would say you would say a joke, she would say a joke, and I'll be trying to not laugh. Because our sense of humour is literally the same. Like so, it's like she hadn't even changed. Like I thought she changed or whatever. So she would say things that
Mimi's exactly the same. Like, I actually thought you would have changed.
No, 100%. Like so she would say something, and I'll be in the corner trying to not laugh. Because I'm not trying to laugh. I know.
It's like no, this is what happened. So on the day of the funeral, when we were all chilling at Max's house, like we were watching a movie, and you had watched the movie. I had never watched this movie in my life. We're just talking. In the movie. You're talking about the movie. I'll be like, wait, guys, why did she go in there? No, what did that text just say? Like maybe I missed a text message. Like,
you'll be looking at the TV, but us.
But you know you're just talking during.
Then I'll be like, I think the text said.
Maybe you'll be answering my questions,
but not to each other.
But she would never like look at me.
I would be like, oh Lolly. It wasn't like that. We're not talking.
We're not directly talking to each other, but like it's in the air. Like Like, it would just be like in the air.
If she had changed, it would have been fine because I'd be like, oh, she's different now. But because and people used to like we talk the same, and like even one time we played this game of, I don't know, it was a food game, and like this girl, she is too much. She likes yam and egg too much. Like, and no, but yam and egg is legit. Like it's not that great. Like it's not that great. So I've always known she likes yam and egg from like before, because in uni. So in the game we had to all like, it was like a group of like 20 of us. So it was bare people, someone's birthday, and then we had to put right on all of our favourite foods or whatever.
But people were doing like spontaneous things like couscous,
ravioli.
People would say all these exciting. It's not easy to guess who it is, but I just put yam, right? I'm a simple person. Like I just put yam,
and I put ice cream. So as soon as they were saying, okay, then we had to put it all in that hat, and we had to all guess whose food it was. As soon as they shared yam, I was like, this is yam. And then I got her out of the game, and she was like, and hers is ice cream.
We both knew. I just didn't want to say anything because obviously we weren't friends. I knew hers was ice cream. She knew mine was yam.
Like we still, it was weird. Like I don't know. Like
it was a strange. Those times were strange. I got to the door. This is how I know. Like the universe works in some. God works in mysterious ways. I don't understand. So I was coming into the party. Mimi was coming out because I think you had a phone call or something. We literally met at the door. Like it was such an awkward moment. Like Mimi was coming out, I was going in, and so
I opened the door for you.
Who she is?
So Lolly's like,
hi. I didn't even know it was Mimi. So I'm like, hey, coming in, because you know it's a party. Like, I'm already like, guys. So I'm just like, hey, I'll come in. Then I realized it's you, and I was like, oh, this is a bit awkward. Like I just said hi, like in such a friendly manner.
It had to be me to open the door. Like, she didn't even ring the door. It was literally like I was going out, and she came. It was just so weird. There was a weird period, I can't lie. But if you could change one thing about our relationship, what would it be?
Like right now? Okay. Because I feel like we've kind of just reconnected again. I don't know where we are, like where we're at. Do you know what I mean? Like we're friends, whatever. But what is the friendship? Do you know what I mean? Like, are we back to how we were before? Is it a good thing if we're not? Like,
okay, I'm not gonna lie. At first, when I knew we were initially like speaking again, at first I was like, oh yeah, it's probably never gonna be like how it was before. That's literally like what I would always say. But then I don't know. Okay, from how it's been so far, I'm not gonna lie. It obviously hasn't been as like I kind of love how it's been because it's not that intense. Do you get it? Like whereas before it was so intense. Like it had to be like all the time and la la. And
no, I get what you mean.
It doesn't feel intense anymore. So then that makes me feel like okay, then maybe it could be like how it was before. But then before it was intense. So like I don't know.
I think we can never compare it to how it was before because we were in a group. Like it was like a friend. We were friends outside of the group. Like I'm not gonna lie. But the whole friendship was built on a friendship group. Because we're no longer in some type of friendship group, and now we can be friends on our own. Let's see. Do you know? Let's see.
No, but I kind of get what you're saying. Like, I don't even. It's too much to even say.
To start talking about
it has to be.
We can't do that.
That's not real.
Let's be real.
Let's just see how it goes. Because right now it's fun. Like it feels so much.
But I mean, it feels like at the end of the day, when we were friends before, remember I used to come down to your uni. We used to went to like Midland parties, Midland raves. We used to call ourselves the Midland girls because we're always traveling to different Midland, to different places. But and it will be just us two, you know what I mean? So I feel like it has similar vibes to that. So
I'm not gonna lie, it feels a lot more chill, a lot more like, and I feel like if we start saying, oh, it has to be like,
no,
then it becomes a bit more like forced. Like, do you get it? Like, if we want to be cheesy though and do our cheesy stuff, let us do it. Cause that's just how we are. Like, you know, if I want to wear the pink top because you want to, that's just it's still inside of us. It's still inside of us. Like we're still neat, deep inside.
Oh my gosh, it's so true.
It's just like let it just happen now.
I like the direction it's heading in. I'm happy. And I'm happy the direction it's heading in. And I feel like we're at a space where like if I do something to offend you, I feel like you will tell me,
Yes,
or like
now.
we'll be able to talk about it right now, like compared to before, like you were saying, like this
like 100, 100%.
I feel like now we will talk about things.
We're way. This one thing, please, guys. You need to understand we're way older now as well.
Exactly.
Like we are legit, from 17 to like 25, 24. Like you're still 24.
I'm 24. Yeah.
What do you think was the most intimidating moment in your relationship?
Oh, this is a good one. That's a good question. That's actually a good question. Okay,
intimidating.
When you were a bit scared.
I know.
Go on.
One time.
Because me and you weren't really speaking.
Yeah.
And so like someone else tried to like make us speak again. Yeah. And you literally flipped. You were like, okay, but why is all my idea stupid?
Oh,
and then you literally like walked out. It just got heated. Like I just remember you being, and I was actually shocked because how I feel about Mimi right now. I feel like she's such an independent boss. Like I'm not even lying. Like I feel like you're doing your thing. You're doing what you enjoy. You've always been a creative person, and you're actually living it out. And like
I know it's gonna be because she's gonna go hard or go home. That's like always been how you've been. Yeah, that hasn't changed. Like that actually hasn't changed.
Oh, I didn't even know that's how you felt.
People who, I know I was 100% like this, like people who have a problem or you have something that's affecting you between your friend, like they did you something that you didn't like, say it from the jump. Say it from the jump.
Let things but one.
I was a bottler, like I think everything would get so dramatic.